Brilliant mare she is, Goldikova. Very lucky to live in the era while she's running. And her trainer, Freddy Head, joins us on the telephone right now. Hello, Freddy Head.
Good morning, Matt.
Freddy, really good to speak to you. Just going back to yesterday's foray, how close were you to not running her?
Well, in the morning when we got the races, I thought it looked a bit softer than what we planned it, and so for a moment I had a discussion with the owners, and they just said, "Well, let her run. It's her last race in France, so for the public and everybody, it's better if we run." So they decided to run.
And now she's just a record-breaking mare as well as a brilliant mare. The race itself, it was an interesting race. I imagine Olivier Pellier, because Adrian Nichols really took the sort of race by the scruff of the neck on Regal Parade at one stage, and it looked as though he might have nicked it off you.
Well, they've left her in front, and they just judged their race on her. I mean, they let her do the donkey work. And afterwards, when Regal Parade came, Olivier was clever enough to let him go by and not fight with him.
Yeah.
And then he came back and just had enough to finish.
Yeah, I mean, it was a much more controlled effort than her performance in the Foret 12 months ago.
Absolutely, and that's why I think that was a lesson for Olivier, because he knew what he'd done last year, so he didn't want to repeat the same.
Freddie, how's she come out of the race this morning when you've looked at her in your Shanty stables after actually, she's not a mare you can really give a hug to, is she? You can't get very close to her.
No, she's always a bit difficult in her box, but this morning she looked beautiful. She ate up and she walked very well, and she's fine.
Have you started to think about 3 Breeders' Cup Mile victories?
Well, of course we're thinking about it, but it's not done yet.
No, but it's almost done, Freddie. All she's got to do is turn up.
Oh no! A race like that is never. You can't say that. No, it's always difficult. You're gonna race against the best, so it's not one.
Just speaking about the Breeders' Cup, Freddie, people have talked about it will be a slightly different climate at Churchill Downs to the one she's been used to. How concerned are you about that?
Well, not too much now, because yesterday going was quite soft, so I think she'll handle the Churchill turf, because in America it's never really soft, even when it's raining.
Yeah. And does she do what do you do with a mare like her between now and the Breeders' Cup? Does she actually do much serious at all, Freddie? Is it just a case of?
Well, now she's gonna have a quiet week. And then at the end of the week, we're going to start again cantering, and just maybe one good work before 2 weeks before the race, and then she will leave on the Saturday or the Friday before the Breeders' Cup.
Yeah. And the papers have all written that yesterday's race was her last in France. We've spoken before, and you said it wasn't absolutely adamant that she'd be retired at the end of this season. Is there still some hope that she might stay in training, or do you think this will be it?
No, I'm not. We haven't talked about it, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens at Churchill.
Yeah, 4 Breeders' Cup miles, Freddie.
No, one time she'll stop, but the day I think she's had enough, we'll stop her.
But you'll be heartbroken, won't you, the day she retires?
Yes, of course, because she carries the stable on her back.
Yeah. But and I mean, look, you take a lot of praise yourself, Freddie, and I'm not sort of sucking up to you, as we say over here, because she's not been the easiest mare to look after. She has a bit of temperament, but she has the brilliance with it. Yes,
well, that's amazing, because she keeps in that temperament. Instead of stopping her, it gives her that will that she won't. She never gives up, and she just wants to win. It's amazing. And at 5, she's exactly like she was at 3. She has the same will, and in the morning she's as impressive. She works. She gives her best all the time.
Yeah. It's the same with human beings. The girls with a bit of character are always the most fun, aren't they, Freddie?
Well, I don't know, Matt, but I've been married 3 times, so I suppose so.
Well, that's why I thought you'd be an expert on the stuff. I thought you'd be agreeing straight away.
Matt, come on.
Look, Freddie, fantastic to speak to you. Congratulations. She is a record-breaking mare, and you deserve a lot of credit for looking after her for so long and so well. So we'll look forward to seeing you on Breeders' Cup night and winning your 3rd Breeders' Cup mile. Congratulations, Freddie.
Thank you, Matt. Bye-bye.